Hey guys. So I saw the other day that someone had put up their proposal story about how their husband had proposed to them, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, the YouTube world needs to know our proposal story."
No, they don't.
Plot twist: he didn't propose.
True story. True story.
Okay.
Because I was just so irresistible, she couldn't wait.
Yeah, that's totally it. Okay, so this is my husband, Billy. I am Caitlin, and we are the McNuts. Yeah. Okay, so I met my husband at a flea market.
Yep.
And we talked for like 3 months as friends, and then when he finally convinced me that I needed to date him...
Wait, whoa. That ain't how it went down.
Okay, how'd it go down?
We met at a flea market. I was working a booth, and you was working, I guess, a raffle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is how you'd say it. Yeah, to the vendors.
Yeah.
And you'd come by and asked if I was interested in buying a chance to win a $25 gas card. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'm kidding. You're cute. Come here. Which is exactly what I said.
Totally irresistible, right?
Totally. And anyway.
I was desperately curious to if I had been just insulted or flirted with.
Why'd you just... I was comfortable, but I was comfortable.
You're jiggling. Stop.
Well, I just sit like you because my arms and my hands look huge. Remember this video?
Anyway, you were going somewhere with that. Okay, so I couldn't decide if I was insulted or flirted with. And then, then we started becoming friends. We were like friends for like 3 months.
I did not convince her to date me. I convinced her to break up with her boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, but like...
I never said...
Who wouldn't want to break up with their loser boyfriend for this?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what I did. I broke up with the guy I was dating for this hottie patati right here.
And I never said, hey girl, you need to dump that dude so you could date me. Never said that.
He's too sneaky for that.
That's right. I said, why does King Solomon have so many wives? Because he never met you.
Oh, gosh. Anyway. So, then, so we talked for like 3 months as friends and then decided to date. And dated for 17 days. And I was at his mom's house. And for whatever reason, I was like sitting on top of like the dryer.
No, I was.
No, I was.
No, I was.
I remember that.
No, I was.
Okay, well, one of us was sitting on top of the dryer. Yeah, me. And he was just standing there, and we were talking, and like...
I really think it was me.
No, it wasn't. Anyway, I was joking, and I just wanted to see what he would say. I was like, if most people would have heard this, they would have took it as a joke after dating for only 17 days. Hey, dude, you want to go get married tomorrow? And he's like, yeah.
True story.
And, yeah.
Well...
And he gets on his phone and is like... What do you do to go to the courthouse and get married? And I'm just
you got to understand exactly how everything was. I used to have a good career. I used to make really good money.
What does this have to do with that?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So I lost my job and I lost my car, brand new Dodge Charger. I totaled the Mustang, and that's how I got a Dodge Charger. But anyway, had a brand new Dodge Charger, had a motorcycle, had my own home, and was making good money. I was in law enforcement. And then I lost everything because I got wrapped up in political stuff. So here I am, 20-some years old, got a broke down jalopy Kia Sophia or something like that.
Like huge
marks of something.
Marks put in. Look like a giant dog.
And it was given to me by ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, oh gosh, I just carry so much shame. I'm having to move back in with mom. I'm driving this old jalopy car that, when you drive it, go boom, 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 you couldn't hear any. You had to scream. Like, people driving by, I think we were yelling at each other. We're like, no, we're having a very delightful conversation.
And I met him after all this, so I totally married him for his looks and not his money.
Yeah, married me for all that wonderful money I had. And so, in my mind, I'm like, dude, this girl don't have a clue. She don't realize how broke I really am.
So what, snatch her up before she gets over
exactly.
being and stupid?
Exactly. And you keep on saying this hottie patati. That's why I haven't got your prescription corrected yet, because I don't want you to see.
Mom, can I have a snack?
Here's Alyssa
sure.
with wanting a snack. Girl, it is like late. It is way past your bedtime. You want a snack? What do you want?
Okay, well, pick up the chair. Don't drag it, okay?
Yeah,
Because you don't want
please.
to tap the floor.
Like my daddy says.
Yes, like your daddy says. But anyway, okay, anyway, so he was, I guess, desperate. Like,
I don't want to say
Dang.
desperate. It was just like, because I wasn't desperate. If I was desperate, I would have married the girl that gave me a car. But I wasn't desperate. It was just like, wow, this chick must really love me.
and see, my thoughts was once he gets on his phone and he starts doing his thing, I'm like, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Uh-oh, I think we're
Ty-Ty's
waking up.
waking up.
Yeah, we're waking up the 2-year-old.
Let's see.
Mm.
Is he chill?
Mm-mm.
No,
Ain't feeling it.
he ain't feeling it.
Okay, we'll try to make this fast before he gets all real crazy.
Hold on, no. Let's pause it and we'll go tend to him.
Okay, I stand up to help the 2-year-old, and he's all like, no, just kidding. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we were.
Oh, he's crying again. Let's go get the 2-year-old. We'll be right back.
It won't pause. Okay, the 2-year-old is in bed.
What?
Doing that. Anyway, all right. So, okay.
Where was we?
I think we were describing what our thoughts was when we agreed to marry each other. So you were basically like, I'm desperate. I have no
I
money.
wasn't
She actually
desperate.
loves me.
I wasn't desperate.
And yeah, so I'm just basically like, dude, what's the worst that could happen? Like, whatever,
I mean-
sure. Like, what's marriage? Anyway. And so the next day we get up and you called your mom.
Yeah, so
Because I was like hanging out at their house for the week.
we lived about an hour from each other.
Yeah.
And neither one of us was Christians then. We wasn't, she got exposed to church at a later age, when she's an older teenager.
Anyway.
But either way, we wasn't, I'd elaborate a lot. But we wasn't living Christian lives then. So she came and stayed with me and my mom, where I was a grown man living with mom. I did live on my own, but
Oh
anyway.
my gosh, get on with it.
But I called mom. She was at work and was like, "Hey, mom, just curious, because here I am not really working. So, you care if Caitlin stays for like a week so I ain't burning up so much gas going back and forth?" She's like, "Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That'll be fine." I was like, "Awesome."
Yeah, and the whole time beforehand, he's like freaking out. He's like, oh my gosh, what is your family going to do? What is my family going to do? Everybody's going to freak out. And I'm just like, cool, calm, collected. I'm like, whatever. Because little did he know, I had a little bit of a rebellious streak then. Totally not now. No. And he was just adding fuel to my fire. I was like, they can't tell me what to do. Yeah, so we go in and, we kind of break it down to, what was she called? The magistrate?
The magistrate.
It's the magistrate. And she's like, am I going to have family coming up here tomorrow mad at me? Am I going to have people begging for an annulment? Because that's not a thing no more. In
Not
this
North Carolina
state. And
anyway,
I'm like, whatever.
Now,
so
mind
fine.
you, we were both so broke. Like,
Yeah,
to our name, we had like $150 between the both of us.
I made $30 a week in profit on
And
my raffle.
My income was,
It was
whatever.
crazy. We were stupid. Anyway.
So, and we went to Walmart and got some little $8 spinning rings that said "Live, Laugh, Love."
Because it said love.
Yeah, and we still have them.
Yeah.
We don't wear them. We don't wear
No.
them. We
no.
still.
Like, put a ring on it. Like, it's cute. Anyway, and like, we're saying the vows and stuff, and he's all smiles. Like, all of his worries had went away, and he was just, and literally, she had to say the vows very slowly, because every 2 words, like, I couldn't remember past 2 words. Like, there was bright lights all the way around my vision, and the world was tilting. Found out later, that's a panic attack. Like, I think it was fully settling in while I was saying the vows, what the crap I was doing. And then as soon as we leave the courthouse, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm married. Like, he was all happy, and I'm just like, what did I just do? I'm like, oh my gosh, what is my family gonna say? Am I really stuck with this for the rest of my life?
Exactly. Me and my crooked beard. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it.
But it was crazy, and it was awesome.
So
like,
we leave the courthouse, and I call Mom. I was like, hey, Mom, how are you? She's like, I'm good. How are you? I was like, well, me and Caitlin just got married. She's like, what? I said, we just got married. Well, there ain't nothing you can do about it now. She was upset because she wanted me to have a big, extravagant wedding because I'm the only child.
Yeah. And my mom, it was so funny. Well, it's not totally funny, but it's a little funny. I called her and I'm like, hey, I've got something I got to tell you. I'm like, I met this guy that you haven't even met yet because we only dated for 17 days. And, by the way, we just eloped at the courthouse. I'm married. And I'm staying in Alexander. Well, I better not say what county. The county that we were in. Yeah.
By
we don't
the
live
way,
there now, so you can't come kill us.
by the way, we was not pregnant. This was not a shotgun wedding.
But I'm like, by the way, I'm married, and she apparently stopped dead in her tracks, which was bad because she was walking across a 5-lane highway at the moment. I don't know exactly why she was walking across a 5-lane highway.
I mean, 421 could be walked from the gas station to the store across.
That's true. But either way, she was crossing a 5-lane highway when I told her, and I didn't realize that, and she stopped dead in her tracks. And when she finally came out of shock, she's like, "Holy crap! I just almost got hit by a car." She's like, "Why would you tell me something like that while I'm crossing the road?" I'm like,
nobody knew he was crossing the road.
But yeah, so our marriage almost killed my mom.
Yeah, and
It was bad.
her dear sweet uncle, who I've grown to have a good friendship with.
He
was,
wanted to kill him.
And her dad was in prison at the time.
Yeah, he was in prison at the time, and he had made me promise a few years ago that if I ever got married, that I would wait for him to get out of prison so he could walk me down the aisle. When he found out, he was really mad. I learned all about later about how much a hitman costs because he seriously looked into it, and I'm like, you can't do stuff like that. You'll stay in prison. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
So,
kill him. We're good.
Here we are, 7 years later.
7 years later.
3 kids later.
3 kids
Last
later.
kid, as she divulged, I had a vasectomy.
In a previous video about wife's reactions to husband's jokes, which are awesome because he is constantly joking. And at the beginning, at this time, I think I married him because he could make me laugh. He could then. But after 7 years, I've heard the same jokes. Over and over.
You have not. Not all of them.
What do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes? Nothing. She's already been told twice.
Now see, what if there's some poor soul out there that's been abused and you're going to say that, and then they're going to get all offensive and you're not going to have any subscribers.
I'm against the joke. Subscribe. But seriously, he goes meeting my family who doesn't know him, doesn't know if they can trust him, saying jokes like that, and they're just like, divorce. But yeah, they love him now.
Well, there's a couple that don't.
I think your family loved me right off the bat.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Dad probably didn't, and he hadn't even met you yet. But that's different.
That was a little different.
Yeah, that's a little different.
I kind of got a sassy attitude with him right off the bat because, that rebellion just a little bit came out. Anyway, so that's our proposal story, and
here we are.
It's crazy. I proposed, sort of.
Technically.
But it works.
And I
love him.
And we don't live with my mom. We have our own place. I have a full-time job. And the Lord has blessed us tremendously to where I do well enough for her to stay at home and take care of our 3 beautiful children.
And homeschool. And if you want to see more homeschooling videos, where's my finger? Homeschooling videos. Look for more. They're in there. All right, guys. Until next time, Bye.